What's going on, love? Welcome back to the channel. For those of y'all who are new here, my name is Shawnee. This is Melanated Mindfulness Tarot, and I typically upload daily collective messages for us all throughout the week. And I have finally gotten us a schedule as to when I'm going to be able to upload the collective messages for each zodiac sign. So if you don't want to miss out on your message, make sure that you do subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Please and thank you. Do keep in mind that these are collective messages, so they may or may not resonate with you. However, if at any time you feel like you need more assistance, guidance, support, clarity, or confirmation, make sure that you click the link in the description area so that you can book your personal session. Now, again, this is going to be a collective message, so let's see what we have in store for us today. All thanks and praise to the Most High. You know our hearts and you know our situations. Can you please give us the cards that we need in order for the message to be able to be received in the best way possible? I also ask that you give me the words to be able to articulate this message as best as I can, as well as clear anything standing in the way of our clarification, confirmation, transformation, and healing at this time. Excuse me. Ashe, Ashe, Amen. And let's get started. Okay. Spirit, is there anything else that we need in this message? Can you please give us a card that we need in order for us to be able to receive this message with an open mind and an open heart? We starting off with something simple but sweet. Okay, simple but sweet. Take that last one that I put back. Okay. All right. Underneath it all, we have the Three of Wands. Okay. The Three of Wands is pretty much like, listen, you can do this. You got this. You have everything that you need inside of you in order for you to be able to move forward, in order for you to take that next step, like whatever it is. Most of the time, when we're making moves, right, we look so far ahead that we kind of dismiss what we actually have right now that can help us get to the next step, right? And then that next step will lead to the next step, which will then lead to the next step, which will eventually allow us to get to where we see ourselves being in that far-sighted position, right? So don't count yourself out. Like, look, you have what it takes in order for you to be able to move forward, okay? Did I not say this before I even seen that card up under there? Listen, let's make it happen, Captain. Underneath it all, there is the Three of Wands. So whether it's the confidence, the courage, the discipline, it can be the knowledge, the wisdom, whatever it is that you feel like you don't have in order for you to operate in a certain space. Start recognizing what you do have. What can you use right now in this moment that's going to get you closer to being able to experience whatever is at the end or, further ahead in your journey, period. It happens to the best of us, though, so don't even listen. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it, okay? The first card up, a dope card, okay? This is the Ten of Cups, and this is talking about like your emotional fulfillment, you just being listen, and y'all may or may not know this song, but it's Full of That Ish by Webby, right? That's the song that just started playing, and I don't even remember all of the lyrics to that song, but I just know them like, I'm full of that. Okay, so be full of your emotions in a good way, right? In a pleasing way, in a satisfying way. And understand, understand, and understand that you deserve that, right? You deserve to be able to be happy. You deserve to be able to feel good. You deserve, like, that's your birthright. Again, we just be getting so distracted by the things that be going on outside of us that we don't allow ourselves, we don't be allowing ourselves to feel the things that we actually like to feel. And excuse me, with this 5 of swords in reverse coming up, you probably don't even, like, subconsciously, you probably don't even think that you're deserving of it. Excuse me. Maybe you need to speak up a little bit more, because I keep on getting this little ball in the middle of my throat that wasn't there before and that ain't supposed to be there. So maybe that's something that's gonna make you feel better, to learn how to really, like, speak up for yourself. Say the things that need to be said. You don't gotta say it rude. You don't gotta be aggressive, right? You just have to learn how to effectively express yourself. What is it that you truly desire? Do you even know what that is? Like, not from a particular person or a particular thing. What is the essence of what you truly desire? For example, if you want to make more money, okay? What is more money going to do for you? How is more money going to make you feel, right? So when you start to discover what that feeling is, you can recognize and realize there is more than just one way for you to reach that. Yeah, on the surface, you feel like the money may do it, but there may be a number of different things that can also cause the feeling that you're associating to having with more money. Does that make sense? Okay. With this Prince of Swords showing up in reverse, I do feel like you are allowing your thoughts to control your situations, right? I do feel like you're allowing your thoughts to control the situations. That's why the thoughts are on the top and you will pretty much be down here, right? This will be you. This will be your thoughts. So if I was to flip this card right side up, it's like you controlling the thoughts, but you're still holding on to them. You're not choosing to let them go. You're not choosing to cut them off. But again, it came out in reverse. So it's like, okay, these thoughts are overpowering. These thoughts is controlling. And that's what's going to happen. Either you control your thoughts or your thoughts are going to control you, right? But again, if you remember that underneath it all energy, you have what it takes in order for you to release this energy or whatever. You listen, this is why healing is so important. Like, this is why healing is so important. Really, becoming aware of who you are, becoming aware of what it is that you require, desire, and anything else that's going to assist you with putting yourself in a position that you desire to be in. Okay? Now, let's go back a little bit to this Prince of Swords, where it's talking about these thoughts overpowering or being controlling of you, and which leads into this, which is the Nine of Swords. Okay? When you look at this card, it's like swords is all about the mind, right? The air, the mind. And then you got these drops right here. So it's literally like you're sucking the life out of yourself from a mental space. Okay? You're sucking the life out of yourself from a mental space. For what? For why? Once you recognize and realize, boo, like, all you have control over is the way that you react and the way that you respond, the way that you move and the way that you do things. Okay? That's it. People are going to be people. Like, they're going to do what they want to do. And when they do what they want to do, allow them to. Like, you ain't got to force yourself to try to force them. You ain't got to force yourself to be forcing them or thinking that you can force them to move in a way that will make you more comfortable. If it's not in alignment with who and or what or where you desire to be, release it. And this goes for any type of thing, right? However, with this adjustment card showing up, this is talking about some type of a partnership, whether it's a relationship with, you and the person that you want to be with or deal with, you and your friendships, you and your relationship or your work, you and your workplace, people at your job. It can be a number of different things. However, don't allow them to control your mind so much. You know how it be crazy, right? We know, like, for real, you know that thinking for somebody else is not something that you can do, right? You may think you know what they're thinking, and sometimes you may be accurate. But to be able to think what somebody is going to do or think what somebody is thinking all the time, that's unrealistic. That's even if y'all didn't experience past situations or whatever the case may be, and they reacted or responded in a certain type of way before. Just because they've done it before doesn't necessarily mean they're going to do it again. But again, and even if they do, you still don't know what thoughts led them into that space. You know what I'm saying? You just getting the aftermath of the whole situation. So be mindful of that. Realize, recognize, and accept the fact that you are truly in control of your happiness. You are in control of getting to this place. And it's not as far-fetched as you may think it is. Like, listen, when you learn how to transmute energy, boo, it does wonders. When you learn how to, heal your mindset. Things happened in your past, I give you that. Not taking away from it, not wanting to justify it, right? But just wanting you to recognize how all those things even led you into this space. You understand what I'm explaining? Like, there are things that you can appreciate because you're not even the same person now as you were back then. You went through some shit, and yes, it happened, but now, like, you've learned more, you're more aware, you have something more that you've come into than what you had back then. Give yourself credit for that, for one, right? And don't be over there just like beating yourself up mentally, like defeating yourself because you are holding on to these past experiences or these past things that have happened. And this is why you have to get control of your mind or of your thoughts. I will go into a more in-depth message, but for right now, this is going to have to serve us for what it is, okay? Again, this message may or may not resonate with you. However, if it does, we done had a conversation, okay? And if you feel like you need more guidance, assistance, support, clarification, confirmation, or anything of that nature, make sure that you click the link that's in the description area. Make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already so that you won't miss out on your Zodiac message coming up this week. And enjoy yourself. I'll see y'all later. Peace.